What is up, everybody? How is it going? Austin prechtelevate Performance, coming at you live. Hope you're having a good Monday, good start to your week so far. We're going to jump into this in just a second. Today, we're going to be talking about how to master your time better, especially as a parent, because everybody always says, we've all heard the phrase, and I've said it before in the past too. We all have the same 24 hours in a day, right? We all do, technically, right? But as parents, we also have a lot of other shit going on in our lives, and a lot of that stuff revolves around our kids, right? Whether it be putting them to bed, whether it be getting them up, getting them ready for school, taking them to appointments, blah, 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 blah. There's always factors at play and things that we're doing that revolve around our kids that is time that, we don't get to spend on ourselves. And not a lot of people get that. And not a lot of people, and not a lot of coaches get that, unless you're a parent. They don't get it. And so sometimes whenever you're working, maybe you've worked with somebody in the past and you're just like, they just don't fucking get it. They don't understand. They're like, a young 20 something year old that has no freaking clue what it's like to have kids, right? And so, hi, I have a kid. And so I know what it's like. And so I'm right there with you, where it's one of those things where, it can be a struggle sometimes, right? And oftentimes, maybe in the past, when you've heard this phrase, right? Maybe it's gotten under your skin a little bit. Maybe it's irked you a little bit. Maybe it's frustrated you. Maybe it's made you feel resentful in a sense, because that's how I felt in the past too sometimes. But yeah, before we jump into that any further, also guys, feel free to give this video a like, helps other people see it. Drop a comment, say hi, so that way other people get to watch it. It gives the algorithm makes it like me a little bit more. So and also watch if you watch this later time hashtag replay. So I know you saw it, but let's keep going on. So, because it is true, like right, we as parents, like we're still a person, we still have 24 hours a day, but a lot of it is spent on our kids in one way or another. And because we have less time, we need to be better with the time that we do have. Because becoming a master of your time is one of the first steps to mastering your health and fitness journey. It is. The more time that you have and the smarter you use that time, the more likely you are to actually reach your goals because you're going to be spending it doing the shit that you should be doing in the first place. So, and I want to emphasize, right? It is not impossible with the right plan, but time management will be one of your greatest allies going forward. And it will not be easy, right? And I'm somebody who's always very transparent about this shit. It's going to take work. It's going to take work. Like with anything, but nothing worth doing was ever truly easy or like free, honestly. Like anytime anybody's ever like I got like a free meal from Chipotle one time, that was pretty sweet. It wasn't free. You spent a shit ton of time buying stuff from them. Implement, whether that be multitasking, right? Working out with your kids, integrating them into your workouts, into your schedule, working out while they're eating, working out while they're sleeping and taking a nap, working out before they even get up, right? Or after they go to bed. Wouldn't recommend that one because you're going to be exhausted and you want to like chill the fuck out. I get it. But working out whenever it's earlier in the day, right? Multitasking, doing it with them, right? Doing it while they're watching TV, doing it while they have like, 20, 30 minutes on their tablet. That's not the end of the world. You're going to get your workout in. You're happy. They're going to get to play with their tablet. You're going to be happy, right? They're going to be happy, right? It's win-win. Like carve that shit out, right? Carve that shit out. You can't just sit and wait on this thought. So whether it's multitasking with your kids, getting up earlier, going to bed, quit screwing around so fucking much on your phone. We all do it. Our phones are addictive. I get it. It's one of those things like we spend way more time. Like if you're watching this right now on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, guess what? You're dicking around on your phone. I'm glad that I'm able to like give you this opportunity to gain something from it rather than mindlessly scrolling and escaping. But quit screwing around on your phone so much. Look at your phone and look at the usage, how much you spend on average per day on certain apps. And I guarantee you it's going to save more than a fucking hour probably. Guess what you could be doing with that hour a day or less, even a half hour? You could be working out. You could be meal prepping. You could be tracking your nutrition. You have the time. Have a morning routine. Make a to-do list of non-negotiables and you bet your ass your workouts and your nutrition better be on that shit, right? It better be on that shit. Having Morning routine helps give clarity to your day. Making a to-do list. I like to call it a get-to-do list because at the end of the day, we get to do these things. We don't have to do these things, right? These are things that we're doing out of self-love and self-care, not because we hate ourselves, not because we don't like we're doing it for growth, right? Not because we're like beating ourselves up over it. That's not what fitness is about. That's not what health is about. And especially if you're a parent, right? If you're constantly beating yourself up and you're talking shit about yourself, guess what? Your kid's gonna see that. They're gonna pick up on that shit too. So you gotta be careful how you talk to yourself. You got to be careful how you respect yourself, right? Around your kids, especially, because chances are that's how they're going to do it too, because they're picking up on your habits, good and bad, guys. Carve out that time and schedule it into your day for your workouts and your nutrition. Don't let it be an afterthought that you'll get to later, because you're never like, how many times have you said that and then you fucking quit and you don't do it, right? How many times have you said that and you're like, I'll double down tomorrow, and then you don't, and then you're constantly playing catch up. You're constantly doing this shit like like you're on a hamster wheel, where you say you'll do something, and then you don't have the integrity to hold yourself to it later in the day because you're fucking tired and you're exhausted because you got a kid or you've got multiple kids. You're taking care of them all day. You're probably working, or if you're a stay-at-home mom, like you're still doing that's a full-time job. It's exhausting, right? Or a stay-at-home dad, it's exhausting, right? Mentally, physically, emotionally, it's tiring, right? You don't do your workout earlier in the day or earlier whenever you have the opportunity or that like little spurt of energy or like sense of relief whenever your kid's napping, you're not going to, what do you think you're going to do it later in the day? Very, very unlikely, right? Chug some caffeine, drink a coffee, have an energy drink, and get your ass doing your workout, guys. Like, yeah, you might have less time, but you have to make the most of it. It can be done, and if you say it can't right now, you're like shaking your head. You're like, this guy's stupid. Like he doesn't know what he's talking about. He like clearly doesn't know my situation. I do. I'm a dad. I was a stay-at-home dad for a while. I work graveyard. I work full time. I've done it. I've done a lot of it. I've done it all, honestly. In a lot of ways, I get it. I know how fucking hard it is. But if you say you can't do it, you're disempowering yourself from ever having the opportunity. So don't take that opportunity away from yourself. Now go fucking do something about it. And that's all I got for you guys today. I got a meeting that I got to jump on. But other than that, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I will talk to you later. Let me know your number one takeaway. Don't forget to give this video a like. What's up, Brianna? Happy Monday. Don't forget to give this video a like, as it may help another parent or person, see this and help them realize, like, shit, I have been doing that stuff, and I need to get my ass in gear, and I need to make this change for myself because I matter. Your goals matter. You matter. At the end of the day, you can be more than just mom. You can be more than just dad. Not that it's a bad thing being those things, right? But you are multidimensional, right? You're not just one person. You're not just one thing. You're not just a mom or just a dad. You're a person with thoughts, feelings, goals, ambitions, and you deserve to, scope those things out and feel those things out and embrace those things and incorporate those into your life because, like I said, you matter and your goals matter. Other than that, that's all I'll talk to you guys about today. Don't forget to give this video a like. Feel free to share it, tag somebody in the comments if you feel like they get value from it. Let me know your number one takeaway, though, because I really do want to know. And hashtag replay for watch the later time, so that way I know that you saw it. But other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. See you later, Facebook.